Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny because the way things are moving, man, before you know it, you're going to be married and have kids and stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, that's pretty ill, don't you think? I mean, being settled down and having kids and stuff. Yeah, that's going to be real wild, man. Yo. As my life moves full speed ahead, and the more it demands from me, I begin to think about the day that I start a family. I think about myself and the family life I had. Just me, my sister, and mom. Never really saw my dad. Other kids in my family really only had their mother. So then I had to get the father figure from others. But almost all my friends' parents were divorced and separated. So what it meant to be a father became more complicated. All the other males I met seemed to be contradicting. They try to drop knowledge but had no jobs and drug addicted. So what does it mean when your own dad's a no-show? And grown men that you know can't handle shit of their own. Fools that already got kids and another on the way, but don't know how to spend time with the ones they have for a day. Thus, I have to ask myself a whole list of questions, like how will I be a father without having learned a lesson? Talking about child support, gotta support my child. 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 How will I be a dad with nobody as a lead? My brain wanders and asks a whole bunch of other things, like how will it feel when my wife has my child and I really realize it's for real? Damn, that's gonna be wild. What's it gonna be like changing diapers? What's gonna be their first word? Waking up in the middle of the night and crying that I heard. So many things to teach, it's gonna be hard to be prepared. Gotta teach them things like saying please, thank you, and to share. What if my child's handicapped? Will I be able to handle that if they can't hear my voice and see my smiles? In fact, what if my kid is a boy or a girl? The way I raise them will mean all the difference in the world. My daughter will have to know that being a girl don't make you less, and boys will say anything to get underneath your dress. So have self-respect, and I'll have to teach my son what I've learned being a man and what it means to be one. Don't be a knucklehead having sex with any girl to tell your friends. Keep your eyes looking forward with an elevated chin. Whatever the gender, gotta remember life's like taking your first steps. Sometimes you gotta fall in order to make progress. Talking about child support, gotta support my child. 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 What will I do in hard times when hard problems come up? I pray to God I don't have no bad kids acting corrupt. I wouldn't hit my kids, well, at least not all the time, but they'll have to catch a smack if they get out of line. What will I do if I catch them doing drugs in the house, or they're constantly talking back and getting smart at the mouth? Yo, I gotta teach them what it means to be black. That no matter where you go, you're gonna be under attack. Then that makes me think, oh Lord, God forbid, what if somebody rape my girl or any way hurt my kids? Best believe I'll ride on anybody who tried, and I'll be more ready every time I look into my child's eyes. But then I have to ask, what if me and my wife divorce? I ain't trying to repeat the same cycles I've come across, of course. Baby mamas and irresponsible fathers, guys that won't claim their kids or away so long they figure why even bother? Any guy can make it, but only a man can raise one. So I try to gain all the knowledge the closer the day comes. I'm talking about child support, and so goes the song, and I'll be ready for the day that I'll hold them in my arms.